Welcome back to Robot Bricks, Episode 8. This time, we have a big field of lineups, so let's begin. Our first competition begins with Cranky versus Space Rover. The next features Shatter and Sidewinder. The next features Death Roll and the Bit Flips. Next up is Suplex battling it out with Error 404. Next up, Slammo versus Hazard. And next, the Battle of Gray, we have last season's runner-up Nightmare taking on the unlucky disc spinner, now not a dinosaur, Warhead. And the main event tonight, Double Whirl and Quaker. And the bonus battle, we have Doctor Who and Razor. So let's begin. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. In comes Cranky getting a mini lift on Space Rover, but now that is a good lift. And now grabbing, whoa! Look at this! Grabbing Space Rover by the neck. Oh my gosh. I have never seen something Cranky does this. Oh, we're now pushing Space Rover into the side wall. Now taking Space Rover around for a ride. This is an absolute good battle, I must admit. I must admit that Cranky's performance in its last fight, I forgot who we faced against, was a bit good, but this is even better from good. Oh, and how Space Rover's been flipped over. But now Cranky at some point has got to release Space Rover. Looks like he's dragging around a dead body. And at some point they gotta release Space Rover, or otherwise the cease will have to be called in order to get the two unstuck. But now Cranky frees Space Rover, but can Space Rover self-right? And he does! Excellent work by Space Rover. But now in comes Cranky on the attack, flipping over Space Rover again. Space Rover, its season has been pretty dominant earlier, but now it's starting to get a bit of a hang up already. At Space Rover, its Space Rover is gone. Well, I was gonna say it was 1-0, but now it's 2-0. Or it's 0-2. Cranky now moves on to 2-0. What an impressive season for Cranky. Cease. Your winner by knockout. Cranky! What a extreme dominant performance by Cranky, as they got a latte of lifts on Space Rover, but they had trouble getting Space Rover off, until at the end Space Rover would then glide it out of the arena, and Cranky deserves a spot of 2-0. Next up, Shatter versus Sidewinder. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the battle begin. Sidewinder having trouble spinning up its spinner, but in comes Shatter on the attack. Oh, Shatter. Oh my gosh. Oh! Look at this. Sidewinder has been pinned on its side. What a performance by Shatter. I have never seen this happening to Sidewinder. And it's getting counted out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout. Shatter takes the dominant performance. Your winner by knockout, Shatter. Well, I must admit, Shatter in its performance against Ice Wave last time was pretty abysmal, but now they took an upset by pinning Sidewinder on their side. Well, that's pretty tempting. Next, Death Roll versus the Bit Flips. 2 0-1 bots. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the bot battle begin. Death Roll on the attack, but oh, nice flip by Apollo. Onto Death Roll. The Bit Flips now ganging up on Death Roll. Athena and now Artemis has got Death Roll pinned, and now in comes Ares trying to lift up and over Death Roll. No! The four mighty mites of the Bit Flips are now coming back strong as Death Roll. Oh my god! It's just been pinned on its top. Oh, and then comes Artemis trying to attack Death Roll. Death Roll not refusing to give up. It looks like Athena must be pinned on its back. And same with Apollo. As now Death Roll self-rights. And now tries to annihilate the Bit Flips. It's like Anakin Skywalker murdering a bunch of children. Except in bot form, as there goes Ares' flipper. Oh! What a hit by Death Roll! And now knocking off Ares' face. Oh, but Ares does not look happy and is now getting underneath the Death Roll. Oh! Big hit by Death Roll, right onto Athena. Now attacking Apollo. Death Roll, its performance previously was pretty abysmal. I keep saying that a bunch of times, but they're making up for it today, but now they're stuck on their own wedgelet, which has come off. I don't know how. There goes the other wedgelet off of Death Roll. Oh, massive hit by Death Roll. Artemis trying to do something. Athena and Ares helping. Death Roll up and onto its side. Oh, now Artemis has been flipped over. Oh, it gets back up, but its flipper's gone. Oh, aggressive shot by Death Roll. And if this fight goes the distance, I must say Death Roll is doing a good performance. There goes Artemis. And Ares is flipped over. So that only leaves Athena. And now Athena's flipped over. The Bit Flips could be counted out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout. At Death Roll, the Anakin Skywalker himself murders the Bit Flips. Man, that's gruesome. Your winner by knockout. Death Roll. What a destructive performance by the Anakin Skywalker himself. Death Roll just went on the offensive, destroyed Apollo, and got every robot obliterated, flipped, and dead. As Death Roll moves on at 1-1. What a awesome win. Next, Era 404 versus Suplex. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the battle begin. In comes Suplex on the attack. Era 404 keeping its wedge on straight, and oh my god! And they just get Suplex out of the arena. That is the quickest fight I've seen. Cease. What a huge upset for Era 404. And it's got that terrible aiming. Cease. What a win for Era 404. Your winner by knockout. Era 404. Man, a lot of the robots I think wouldn't necessarily win actually do win. First, Death Roll destroying the Bit Flips. And now Era 404 yeeting Suplex out of the arena. Dang, that's crazy. Next, we have Hazard against Slammo. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the battle begin. In comes Hazard on the attack. Slammo. Ah! Well, that's gotta be a new record. Slammo just gets Hazard out. Cease. Slammo with the upset. Your winner by knockout. Slammo. Well, that was a quick KO. It was all 1, 2, 3 for all in for Slammo, lifting up Hazard and getting him out of the arena. What a fight that was. Next up, vote 2 0-1 robots. Nightmare and Warhead. Rematch of season 5, the original BattleBots. Probably. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Let the battle begin. Nightmare already trying to attack Warhead. Oh! Warhead bounces back Nightmare's disc. Warhead going with their spinner after their T-Rex loss. against Prehistoric. Oh! Nightmare tipped over. Nightmare lost against Tasmania. So they gotta recover if they're gonna make it to the championship. But that is not gonna do well for them as Warhead on the offensive attacking Nightmare. Nightmare, I don't think they can get back up. Massive hit again by Warhead. Warhead just so dominant. It didn't do well in a bonus battle against Prehistoric, but they're making it up for it right now. Nightmare keeps going on the attack, and now they're free. Knock off Warhead's arm, but now their spinner's been broken. Oh, that has gotta suck for Warhead, or that's gotta suck for Nightmare. Oh, and surely, if possible, Warhead could probably win this if they just keep Nightmare on their heads. Now they're trying their best. They flipped over Nightmare again. Warhead on the offensive again. Using their spinner again to their advantage. Oh! Another hit by Warhead. The screws are activated. Now getting Nightmare into the screws, and Nightmare is gone! Yes! Warhead have done it again! Warhead, you absolute fantastic of a robot, you! Warhead, they go to 1-1. Cease. Your winner by knockout, Warhead. As another grand upset in the books, Warhead just absolutely tears apart Nightmare. Man, Nightmare's gonna have a body job after that. But nonetheless, it's time for our main event between Double Whirl and Quaker. Two robots that are gonna do well. And I promise you, it will be a good one. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the main event begin! Oh, the Double Whirl spinner is already breaking off. Oh, Double Whirl, they're out 0-1. So they're gotta be careful. Quaker at 1-0 and last year's #1 seed. Double Whirl keeps attacking with their spinner, but at some point it's gonna fall off. And I think that may be the moment there. Now in comes Quaker on the attack, grabbing a hold of Double Whirl, bought now by the spinner. Oh, and the spinner is gone. But the whole thing completely. So now Double Whirl has got no spinners, probably no Shremek, and now they can't do anything. Now in comes Quaker again to flip Double Whirl over, but now Double Whirl, oh, and they're gone. Quaker are probably gonna get this win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout. And Double Whirl are gone. Quaker goes to 2-0. Your winner by knockout in this main event tournament, Quaker. As that concludes the next episode of Robot Bricks. But tune in on Monday for the bonus battle between Razor and Doctor Who. We'll see you next time.